Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, we're gonna look at Pro Bowl stuff and awards next week, and talk a little bit about our matchup for the 2025 Super Bowl.
Welcome to the fucking show.
And we'll go over our AFC and NFC championship games. But yeah, let's start with the Pro Bowl roster, shall we, Dawson? You can talk about my league, and I'll talk about your league. That's how we'll do it. Or okay, whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's see. For the NFC, we'll go over quarterbacks first, and you can talk about AFC quarterbacks, and we'll stagger them. Is that cool?
That's fine.
NFC quarterback one, Tua Tagovailoa, going over from the Dolphins to the Commanders and tearing it up. Kyler Murray QB2, and Russell Wilson getting cut from the Broncos, getting picked up by the Bucks, and had a hell of a year.
Well, I'll say I believe Russell was probably a replacement quarterback
Yeah,
for Drake May's spot, and it looks like the same for Caleb Williams. Surprisingly, he was probably a replacement for CJ. Well, I mean,
Uh,
I don't know the season
well,
CJ's had,
CJ was
so
hurt for 5-6 weeks, but yeah, like
yeah, so maybe not then. Maybe the
yeah,
AFC quarterbacks are accurate, but you got Anthony Richardson with the Colts had a hell of a
yep,
year. I believe he ends up. We'll see next week where he ends in MVP voting.
mhm,
Patrick Mahomes, the new GOAT,
yep,
ended up missing the last couple of weeks this season. Was in the MVP conversation and fell out
yep,
of it due to being injured. And Caleb Williams, the Titans quarterback.
yeah.
Um,
Still threw more than 20 interceptions, but down from 35. But he's thrown
mhm.
52
Well, just
interceptions in two
he's
years.
improving. He's improving.
Yeah, but he should be around a 90 if he wouldn't have thrown all them interceptions, in my opinion.
I agree. What
So
about the arrows? I mean, is that like who was voted most?
know who is the better overall quarterback. But I
Okay,
don't know
so it
why
just
they would
goes with
put that.
overall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So Kamar Wheaton, halfback one, 6th round draft pick. Um, absolutely tore up the league, broke the all-time rushing record in the season. Broke it first year in the league. Jamar Gibbs at 2, Nick Chubb going over from the Browns to the Saints. I'll go over the fullbacks too real quick. Juszczyk, and Davis Allen, fullback for the Rams, I believe. And then we'll go
Yep.
to the AFC.
So we got Derrick Henry, old man, still getting it done. Led the league in touchdowns, I believe, with like 27 or something. Josh
hmm
Jacobs still elite. Brees Hall for the Jets, solid season. G. Scott, I believe, another Titan there, and Derek Watt rounding out the fullbacks for the AFC.
Yeah. Let's see. Wide receiver one for the NFC, CeeDee Lamb, Puka Nacua. Number two for the Rams, 89 overall. I expect him to get a star or superstar going into next year. Justin Jefferson, balling the fuck out. I believe that's a rookie coming in next. You can try that one if you want, but I'm not going to. DK Metcalf coming in at 5. Terry McLaurin, the former GOAT for Dawson over here, coming in at 6.
Yeah, just want to point out, as of right now, the wide receiver or offense player of the year, whatever it was that Gabe was complaining about with Puka, I believe it was wide receiver. When
hmm
you look at it, he's got him on there as a number two, but it had Metcalf number one in voting, which is interesting. Um, Josh
Yeah.
Downs, great year for Bradley and the Colts. Josh Reynolds, surprising there. I do not know who he plays for.
He plays
Kadarius,
for, let me think, Cardinals. Is that who he plays for?
Kadarius Tony went God mode against Bradley in the playoffs, but
hmm
solid season apparently. Christian Kirk with the Jags,
Mooney
good year
plays for
for
the
him.
Chiefs.
Darnell Mooney with the Chiefs, so the Chiefs have two Pro Bowl wide receivers, and Tyler Boyd made it over Jamar Chase. But I believe Jamar may have
Mm,
been hurt. I believe Jamar was hurt at some point
yeah,
for the Bengals.
yeah.
On to tight
So,
ends.
TJ Hawkinson for the Vikings, Pro Bowler, future Hall of Famer potentially. Jawan Johnson for the Saints, I believe. Jatavian Sanders for the Commanders. Pretty good years. I think Jatavian's a second year guy. So
Travis Kelce, no surprise there. Evan Ingram has developed into a freak for the Jaguars.
he's an
an
X Factor. Yeah.
And Pat Fryermuth for the Steelers.
Good job. Yeah, Jared Goff's over there getting him the ball a little bit. You know, I mean, the Lions use the tight end quite a bit.
Do want to remind any viewers that the Super Bowl players are not showing on the Pro Bowl roster.
Yeah.
The players that made the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, why would they? They wouldn't. Yeah, they're not going to play.
In my mind, I think they should still show and then maybe put in quotations, or not quotations, but parentheses, by a player that was like substituting in for.
Yeah, and we can kind of make our way through our team and see, but like it doesn't tell you directly what year.
That'll take us hours.
Yeah.
And we won't be knowing which Super or Pro Bowl appearance it is for them either to say for sure.
Yes, exactly. So we're gonna let's just go the whole offensive line group here. I'll just make this quick. Jordan Mailata for the Eagles, Andrew Thomas for the Giants, Darisaw for the Vikings, I think. Tyron Smith for the Cowboys, Eric McCoy for the Saints, I believe. Bradbury.
Vikings?
Maybe.
Unless Jesse got him. Jesse may have him.
Well, maybe. No, he's got a tackle playing center, and he's got his center playing left guard for God knows what reason. Yeah. Zach Martin from the Cowboys, Corbett. I don't know where he plays. Lane Johnson from the Eagles. And Ryan Ramczyk. Yeah, I think fucking Lane's like 38 now, but he's still balling. Ramczyk for the Saints.
Colton Miller for the Raiders. Slater, it's slipping my mind.
Chargers.
Chargers, yes. Thuney for the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Batonio, I'm not sure with Batonio. That might be. I want to say Dolphins.
Browns, Jags.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Three for the Chiefs. Lindenbaum for. I don't know. He's a new guy. He just got drafted. Maybe the Ravens. I think the Ravens.
Oh wait, I miss Josh Reynolds plays for the Broncos.
Okay.
I fucked that up.
Smith.
Tyler Smith for the Chiefs. Or no.
White Taylor for the Browns.
Tyler Smith. Yeah.
Jawan
Taylor from the Chiefs.
Taylor.
McClinchy from the Broncos. Yeah. There you go.
Sorry, I don't know all my offensive lineman teams.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm just an insane person, to be honest with you. Kenny Clark from the new look Packers. What's up, Will? Will, what's up? DeMarcus Lawrence he was with the Cowboys. He's with the Giants now. Aaron Donald beasting it up. Right end number 1, Micah Parsons. Right end number 2, Dexter Lawrence II from the Giants. Vita Vea from the Bucks. Javon Hargrave from the 49ers.
All right, so we have Kwity Paye from the Colts.
Yes, sir.
John Franklin Myers.
Oh,
fuck. I don't know. I feel like he moved teams, maybe.
Yeah, I do too.
Jags,
maybe? Jags?
No clue.
Yeah. No.
Von Miller for the Bills. Quentin Williams for the Jets. Eric Armstead, he was with the 49ers, but obviously he's on a different team now through free agency. I remember he was a free agent last year. Same thing with Grover Stewart.
He was a Colt.
He was a Colt, but he got released or let go, let him walk, and he ended up wherever. On to the linebackers.
Yeah, okay. Rashawn Gary going from the Packers to the Vikings. Then you got Carter, who plays for the Commanders.
Something else that wouldn't be fucking hard for Madden to do.
Yeah, just put the logo.
Just put the logo right beside the rating.
Just put the logo.
Space right there.
Just put the logo. Yeah, it's pretty easy. White from
Buccaneers.
Yep, you're right. Shaquille Leonard, former Colt to the Cards. Daniel Hunter, Vikings, and Jose Jewell. Question mark.
Eagles.
You're right. Good call.
TJ Watt with the Steelers. Josh Allen with the Jags.
Oh!
Gibbons with the Colts.
No. Gibbons with the Titans.
No, the Titans. Okay.
How dare you?
There's 2 Gibbons.
You piece of shit, dude.
Well. You
You're a
sure
piece of
it's the
shit.
right Givens you're talking about?
I swear to God, I put it on my mama.
Drew Sanders with the Broncos, maybe.
Yep, yep,
Harold Perkins, first-year guy, led the league in sacks, probably won
yes.
Defensive Player of the Year
Good
for
for him.
Bradley and the Colts, and Will Gay.
Yep. From who? Chiefs.
Chiefs, I
Chiefs.
guess. Yeah.
C.J. Garner-Johnson moved down from safety to corner, and looks like a pretty smart move for the Lions. Trevon Diggs from the Cowboys, obviously. Jeremy Chin.
I thought he was a safety as well.
He was Panthers. He was, but he
Panthers.
moved in real life too. Jair Alexander, Packers. I would not move him if you watch
For
this video.
For anything.
Because you have to guard Jameson for the next 5-6 years.
All
Your
right.
turn.
Marlon Humphrey with the Ravens. Greg Newsome for the Colts.
Yep.
Pat Surtain with the Broncos. And Trent McDuffie with the Chiefs.
Yes, sir. All right. Free safety one. Let's see. He was with the Broncos, and he won a Super Bowl with the Eagles last year, and now he's with the Lions. Sorry. Got a Super Bowl, not happening. Pro Bowl. Quandre Diggs, the Seahawks. Jaquan Brisker from the Bears. Good job. Damon Wilson for the Cowboys, maybe? Could be. Yeah. Okay.
Ra Thomas, I believe.
Or no. Could be Rodney for the
Rodney?
Colts.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Jawan Thornhill, I think.
Yeah.
No clue where he plays.
Yeah.
Terrell Edmonds, no clue
No,
where he
Chiefs.
plays. I had him last
Chiefs.
year. I let him walk. And then Minka for the Steelers. I know him.
Yeah. Reed Blankenship, who knows? Camarda, who knows? Peoples Jones.
That's Rodrigo Blankenship.
Yeah, what did I say?
Reed.
I'm an idiot. Anyway, Donovan Peoples Jones for who knows, and Ty Chandler, that would be Jesse got him from me. I don't really know why he's a punt return guy. Whatever. Anyway.
Matt Gay for the Colts.
Yep.
Something Borland, can't remember his first name.
Yeah, I don't.
Clue.
Yeah.
Calvin Austin for the Colts.
Yep.
And Keandre Miller.
Yeah. God knows where he plays.
I'm probably going to lose my fucking mind if Tony Grimes isn't the actual kick returner for the NFC team.
Yeah.
With 6 return touchdowns on there.
Yeah.
So anyway, where are we moving next?
We're going to force advance into the Super Bowl, and we're going to go over. We'll go over awards, and then we'll go over our game, and then we'll preview our game, and then we'll end the stream. How's that sound?
Wonderful.
Adios. Not just kidding. Bye forever. Just kidding. Force advance. I always get nervous.
Yeah, you're freaking out a little bit right now.
Yeah, jump ahead to the off season? No. Okay, well, why am I freaking out? Let's see. Force advance.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, but after last week, I'm a little traumatized.
Oh.
What?
I already got the award notification.
Okay, let's see. Let's just go there. View yearly award. Ready?
I'm here, baby.
Okay. MVP, Drake May. Anthony Richardson finishing in second. Josh Allen. Hold on. Whenever, I'll just go over this, and then we'll let you speak for Drake May once. Just give me a second. Josh Allen, Tua with a new team, coming in at 4. Jalen Hurts at 5th. Mahomes got hurt, dropped down to 6. Kyler Murray, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, Derrick Henry at 10th. So
non-quarterback.
Yeah. So what do you got to say about Drake May, man? Talk about him a little bit.
Insane improvement from last year. Lots of missed throws. I think he threw fucking like 15 picks last year or something like that. Probably wasn't that many, but I think it was 12.
Yeah.
So he only threw 8 this year. I'd say 4 of them were actually like on him, but me.
Yeah.
The other 4 were bad route runs or just poor play from the receiver. Just a monster, man. Even on the ground, I don't run him a lot. I think he still had 300 yards and a couple short yardage touchdowns on the ground. Threw for 4,400 yards, 44 touchdowns. Just, that's my guy. I'm glad that he fell to me last year.
Yeah. You bunch of idiots. Coach of the year, Rod Calabrese. D'Amico Ryans finished second. Now, this is an on-running joke that he can explain whenever he talks about it, but Josh McDaniels, second. Nick Sirianni, 4th. Mike Vrabel at 5th. Lamont Booker at 6th. Okay. Bill Duncan at 7th. All right. Bradley Weaver at 8. Andy Reid at 9. And Frank Reich at 10. What do you got to say for yourself, Rob?
Man, I mean, Rob he's just a better coach than D'Amico. It's just that simple.
Okay.
I mean, just like Joe Brady was a better coach than whoever the fuck your last guy was. I can't remember. So
Yeah, yeah.
every year you just can't win a coach of the year.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll start off at NFC first, shall we?
Sure.
Offensive Player of the Year, Kamar Wheaton. Jameson Williams coming in at 2nd, Bijan at 3rd, CD Puka at 5th, Drake May at 6th somehow. Like what? Jalen Hurts, Tua, Kyler Murray, and Alik. There he is, the other guy that made the Pro Bowl. So Kamar Wheaton, man, talk about a little bit about him. I mean, you saw him twice.
Just a
So
freak. I mean, always falling forward. I mean, that's really all you can say. Crazy explosive, great acceleration, but
former
the main
Bama
thing is
guy.
he's always falling forward.
Yep.
Always falling forward. You got Jameson Williams there, the 39 receptions for 2,000 yards. I wonder what happens, but I don't know. Bijan had a solid year. Obviously took a step back now that the passing game's rolling a lot better, but still somebody I can rely on at any time, whether it's
Yeah, that's
catching or
okay.
running.
Still on a
Yeah,
rookie deal too for one more year.
yeah. So we'll just address the top three, I guess. We'll move on to DP.
Yeah. Sorry, Puka. Okay, DPOY. Aaron Donald, Arnold go ahead.
Katie.
Ebiketie. Kaiser White, CJ Gardner Johnson there at 4th. Micah Parsons, Justin Simmons at 6th. Damon Clark at 7th. Kenny Clark at 8th. Aiden Hutchinson at 9. It probably would be higher up the list if he played defensive end all year. Rashawn Gary at 10. Talk about Aaron Donald, man. You saw him
Fuck
twice.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah,
Fuck Aaron Donald.
yeah.
Man,
Hall of
it
Famer.
just like it don't matter if you double team him, he's just coming through. I
Yep.
mean, it's unreal. I think he had like 49 tackles for loss this season. I know he had
Yeah.
6 in the conference championship game.
Mhm.
Um, Arnold, each year he becomes more consistent. His sack numbers may be down, but he was better in other areas. Whether it be stopping the run or just whatever I need him to do. I think he had a couple picks this year, dropping into coverage from defensive end.
Yeah.
He's a converted outside linebacker, so he does have the
Oh
ability
yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
And Kaiser White, honestly I can't sit here and say he did anything significant against me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Kamar Wheaton. I mean, that's pretty damn good. And then you got this kid. Then you got Jimmy
Alec
Horn Jr.
Ayamanoa?
Yeah, who knows? Then you got Tia Taro McMillan. Yeah, whatever. Luke Lackey, Luther Burden III. For the Commanders, hell of a pickup by them. Evan Stewart to the Bears. Katron Allen. Frank Gore Jr. playing for the Vikings. And then Ollie Gordon II playing for the 49ers. We already said what we have to say about Kamar. He's a fucking monster, man. He's a monster.
He's a monster. Don't remember if I played the Giants, so I can't speak on Alec. And Jimmy's kind of the same deal as JMO. He's fast. Let's throw it to him deep. In the story.
Yep. Then the defensive rookie of the year, Ash. Yeah, I don't know. Gelate. He is the backup to Kenny Clark actually, but I'm sure he must get in there. Mikael Williams, Xavier. What are these names?
And Wankpa.
Yeah. Dalen Everett for the Lions. Will Johnson, Michigan kid, playing for the Cardinals. Kalen Carson. Jack Howell, the kid who absolutely murdered Travis Hunter. Earl Little, the second, former Alabama guy, and played on Friday, or I think it was what is it, Friday Night Tykes or whatever the show is on Netflix. Jalen Key from Bama Panthers, and Zacchaeus Walker. Anything you can say about any of these guys in the top three?
No clue.
Yeah, no clue. Okay, best quarterback, Drake May. We'll just go to the top three from here on out. Drake May, Jalen Hurts, and Tua. Yeah, Drake May had an insane year. Jalen Hurts still doing it, and then Tua coming over there for the Commanders and tossing the ball around. Commanders gonna be a team to look for going forward, man. That defense is still really good, and the offense is chugging along too, man. They got fucking some great wide receivers. Brian Robinson's good. Their offensive line's not bad. Uh, Best running back, you've got Kamar Wheaton, Bijan, and Nick Chubb. Best wide receiver, J-Mo, CeeDee Lamb, Puka Nacua. Best offensive line, Matthew Bergeron, Landon Dickerson, new pickup, and Rob Havenstein, with Brian Allen coming in at a 4. You gonna talk about Matthew a little bit?
Matthew's a freak, dude. You can't explain it, or I can't explain it, because he's the lowest rated offensive lineman I have. Probably the worst at pass pro. He's given up 3 sacks over the last 3 years, and not one of them are this year. He gave up 1 his rookie year, 2 last year, 0 this year.
Wow.
So he's just, I don't know, statistically the worst on the line, but
yeah,
or rating wise the worst on the line, statistically the best, and just keeps getting better.
Just getting it done. Best defensive line, Aaron Donald, no surprise. Arnold and Micah Parsons. We already kind of talked about them. Best linebacker, Rashawn Gary, Daniel Hunter, and Kaiser White. Vikings fucking defense is insane. Damon Clark at 4 down there. Best DB, CJ Garner-Johnson, Justin Simmons, and Jaquan Brisker. Both those guys made a lot of picks this year for Jesse. But they're about the only bright spot on the defense, consistent wise. Like, to be honest with you. Best kicker, Harrison Mevis, Evan McPherson, and Chris Boswell. What happened to fucking Young Ho Koo, man?
1 blocked. I attempted a 66-yarder, and the other one I just straight up missed. So I mean, he had 3 misses on the year.
Yeah.
2 of them were, not necessarily his fault.
So,
I'm not mad at him. He didn't even win it last year. It's kind of the same deal.
Yeah.
I think I was trying to see what he could do, and the 66-yarder this year that he missed, the coach suggestion was to do that. So.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Took a shot in the dark with that one.
Let's see about the AFC. You got Derrick Henry, Josh Downs 2, Josh Reynolds at 3, Josh Allen, Anthony Richardson, Patrick Mahomes, Tank Dell, Breece Hall, Isaiah Pacheco. I think he had 17, 18 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs. So we'll go up here to old man Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry had an insane year. He had 28 touchdowns, tying the record, I believe. Yeah, I think he tied the record. Josh Downs, absolute monster, had like over 100 catches, over 1,500 yards. Fucking, you stop him though, I feel like you stopped offense. Josh Reynolds blew up on the Broncos as like basically their only weapon. Josh Allen there. Anthony Richardson, I just want to say, man, he turned it on this year. He played lights out in my opinion. DPOY, Harold Perkins Jr., TJ Watt, Mason Smith, Jack Gibbons, Josh Allen, Quentin Williams, Charles Monowanu, Kwity Paye, Easton Gibbs, the accidental draft pick, and Marlon Humphrey. Harold Perkins had 18 sacks, leading the league this year. Fucking beast, do-it-all linebacker. Kind of reminds me of TJ Watt. And speaking of TJ Watt just keeps doing his thing. Mason Smith is getting unblockable. He's real good. And Jack Gibbons is a goddamn 75 overall guy who just gets it done. I mean, it's just is what it is. Shadir Sanders, winning Offensive Rookie of the Year for the AFC. Cameron Rising, Donovan Edwards. Let's see if anybody else worth the fuck. Nope. Shadir, man, he sliced me up pretty good. I think he sliced all of us up that played him.
Yeah, I think I played him and he did pretty good against me. I
Yeah,
hurt him a couple times, but they kept
yeah,
putting him back in. He kept succeeding.
yeah. He looks like his daddy on here. Cameron Rising led the Raiders to the playoffs. Did pretty damn good. And Donovan Edwards had like 160 something carries, almost 1,000 yards. Man, he really complements Derrick Henry well. And I think
That running
I
back spot's gonna be fine
yeah, I think
once
Hunter's gonna be
Derek
fine
goes.
going forward. Defensive Rookie of the Year, of course, it's Harold Perkins, Easton Gibbs right there, and Davison Igbonwanson, whatever. Yeah, I don't think I have anybody on this list, which is fine. But like, goddamn, Bradley, there
Jaheim
you go.
Otis at fourth from Bama.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, man. I mean, Harold Perkins, we talked about him. Easton Gibbs was a sneaky pickup, and
Yep,
I've
real
seen
sneaky.
Davison have a couple picks, man. He's gonna be good too. Actually, a long, lengthy corner. Anthony Richardson gets the edge over Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen coming in third. He's in elite company right there. Joe Burrow at fourth, man. Anthony Richardson's turning the corner. Best running back, Derrick Henry. No shock there. Josh Jacobs at second. Isaiah Pacheco third. Best wide receiver, Josh Downs. No shock. Josh Reynolds. Tank Dell missed about 5 weeks, so who knows where he would be if he didn't miss those 5 weeks. Nico obviously took over. I think I had 2,000 yards receivers, so that's pretty cool. Best offensive line, Creed Humphrey, Quentin Nelson, Corey Lindsey. Didn't hear Bradley bitch about offensive line as much this year.
Yeah,
I'm
I
proud
think
of
it's
him.
probably because he quit just running into the
Yeah,
fucking blips on the right side of the line every
yeah,
play.
that's right. That's right. Best defensive lineman, Mason Smith, Quentin Williams, and Quiddy Pay. Quiddy Pay played good. I think he's out of position, but he's still making plays, so it don't fucking matter. Brian Burns, late year trade deadline guy that I got, fucking played really good. Mason Smith, I mean, just a god. He had 10 plus sacks from the defensive tackle position. I mean, that just look up the history about that and see who's done that, and then you'll kind of get an idea of what
Jonathan
Mason
Allen
Smith.
in the last one and Deron Payne.
Well, I'm talking about in real life.
I know, I
But
know, I
yeah,
know.
yeah, definitely. Harold Perkins Jr. Takes home he took home so many awards. Jesus, like four as a
3 or 4,
rookie.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's awesome. Best DB, Greg Newsome. Nice. Marlon Humphrey, Kenny Moore. There you go, man. I mean, dude, Bradley had the best team in the fucking AFC. Well, awards wise. Hey, my kicker won it. Did not miss a field goal or extra point all year up to this point. I'm proud of him. All right, we'll go over our games and then we'll kind of see what's up with our little situation. See who got and after we can go look and see who went up to Superstar too if you would like to.
Sure, we can do that now. I'm doing my.
Now,
I got one upgrade. Yeah, just because I got an upgrade.
how dare you get off subject, you piece of shit. Um, let's see. I'll go to your team first since you had the better record. Mm,
That's kind of bullshit.
what?
Drake May only went up to Superstar.
I mean, that's still pretty damn good. What
I
was
mean,
he?
yeah, but star. So, but he won
Yeah.
MVP and QB of the year is what I was expecting him to go to
Yeah,
X.
but
But
I mean, that's still good, dude. Like he'll be a X Factor before long. Um, Bijan X Factor. I'm assuming he was already an X Factor.
hmm
Jackson Smith. He was a superstar already.
Yep, Superstar already.
Yep. Kyle Pitts was a X Factor already. Let's see if you
hmm
got any linemen. Bergeron superstar.
Nice.
Yep. Very nice. Um, Chris Lindstrom, nothing.
Yeah, dude's ass.
Jedrick Wills. Any Arnold? Arnold went up to an X Factor.
Nice.
Yep. Beast. Defensive tackle, anyone? No. Linebacker, anyone? Nope. Cornerback. AJ Terrell's X Factor. Was he already X Factor?
He was a superstar. It's probably one of those like just a Super Bowl boost kind of deals for
Yeah.
him.
Well, AJ went up to a X Factor. Christian Gonzalez went up to a superstar.
He was already a superstar.
Okay. Jesse Bates, superstar. And then yeah. So kicker, nothing. There you go.
Let's
pretty-
go to the Texans.
Pretty good. Quarterback, superstar, CJ Stroud. He was already a superstar. Devin Singletary, Jace. Nothing. Surprise there. Tank Dale, superstar, already a superstar. Nothing. Tight end, nothing. Laramie was already a superstar. I'm not gonna say a whole lot because I didn't win awards, which is totally fine with me. Will Anderson is an X Factor.
Was he not before?
I can't.
Oh, I thought he was.
Yeah, maybe he was. Yeah, he might have been. Oh, Brian Burns, X Factor. So both he went up from a superstar. Mason Smith, X Factor. Oh shit. Hell yeah. Linebackers, anything? Nope. Cornerbacks, anything? No, sir. Grant Delpit is a star now. I think he's been a star all year, but kicker, nothing. You fucking pieces of shit. You fucking pieces of shit. All right, well, there you go. Go over our matchups, and then we'll kind of review our game, and our little video will be over. Oh, we're playing in Atlanta?
I'm the away team though.
Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Congratulations on getting the Super Bowl. Look at you. LX. What is LX?
50-50. Oh fuck, I don't know.
I feel like that's like an even number. Is that like Super Bowl 70 or something? I don't.
It's not gonna be 70.
Nah.
I don't fucking know.
We'll just go over the playoff picture and talk about our journey, okay? Or I could talk about your journey. You can talk about my journey. We'll do highlights.
I don't know anything about your journey. Why don't we just talk about our own?
Fuck you. Okay, so finish off the year with a dominating win over Hunter, and I was pretty happy about that. Going into the playoffs, because I believe it locked up the first seed for me. Bradley beat the Chiefs with Devin Leary as a backup, but I mean it didn't matter because their whole team was still good. Bills go over the Raiders, and then Hunter won a close one against the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Then he goes on to the next round, ends up losing to the Bills, and then I pulled out a close end of the game kick to win the game, and then I went on to actually beat the Bills 27-0, but there was a glitch, unfortunately, but I still beat them 35-14, so that turned out good, but I like my shutout better, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All right.
I ended the year with a half starter, half backup game against the Bills. I believe it was 35-17, something like that. I believe that's the game that locked up Drake May's MVP bid.
Yes.
In the divisional, had the first round bye, went up against the Bucks, just wrecked them. Ended up putting the backups in at the end of that one. And then the Rams game was a revenge game for me against Gabe from earlier in the year. Put a lot into my defensive game plan and beat him 28-3. I think I forced 7 turnovers.
Yep.
And now we're here.
1 versus 1 rematch of not only a season game where you beat me pretty handily, a year 1 game where somehow I beat you and then you went on to win the Super Bowl, and about 8 to 9 other Super Bowls.
Well,
Duh. Is all I gotta say to the league. The reason we tell you not to cheese is because, yeah, you might beat us, but the problem is, you're hamstringing yourself. You're cutting yourself down at the knees. Dawson's gonna figure it out and shut you down. And the problem with Dawson is you don't know what he's gonna hit you with. And whenever I get my back against the wall, I get like that too. And it's gonna be a fucking classic. I hope y'all are fucking ready. It's gonna be. He's either gonna murder me or it's gonna be a high scoring, close game. Like that's just how it goes in our games. Hope y'all are fucking hyped for it. I know Dawson
We got
is. I know I am.
the number 4, number 5 offenses, and the number 23, number 9 defense for you.
I have the number 9 defense. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
That's crazy. All right. Well, we'll see y'all then. See what day it is. I don't know. Maybe
peace.
tomorrow night. Maybe we'll see. We'll talk about it and let y'all know. Peace out, motherfuckers.